when they walk away from it, what is it that you want them to remember?
Mm. That I want everyone to remember that community is the power. That we can heal in relationships, in a healthy relationships, any trauma relationships. We can heal all those wounds.
If they find themselves feeling that they're overwhelmed and that they feel lost, they may even feel that their life has no meaning anymore. What words of advice do you give them?
Mm. Feel it. I would say feel that and know that that's only now, this moment. And you get to decide, you get to ask, find your community, or let them to find you by opening and sharing what you are feeling. But I would say when we allow ourselves to feel the loneliness, that's how we heal part of the trauma. So it is not about not feeling, it is about feeling and knowing that it's just temporary, and choosing what is my destiny, where I want to be the same hour, the same day, but next year, knowing that that's only what I feel right now, it's temporary. And I have the power to choose. I'm smiling because was watching on YouTube one girl saying like, she was like this, like, they don't imagine how much power I have. Like and I'm not just speaking about me, but any woman has so much power. And she said that in this kind of fire in her eyes. And I just realized, yeah, that's she reminded me that part of me which I forgot. So sometimes we get to see others as our future version, right? And we are like, yeah, I'm going there.
Now you say that you forgot that part.
Oh yeah.
That part of you that has that power.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it's easy for a person, maybe yourself and others, to feel powerless, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why is it important for us to know that we are not powerless, that we do have some power?
Oh, we can see Anastasia. Hey, my friend.
So sorry, guys, about it.
Good to
Now,
see you.
we were talking about a lot of people can feel powerless, but why is it important to remember or to be reminded that, well, we do have the power of choice. We do have free will that we can utilize
Absolutely.
to be stronger and better and not just accept the bad.
But it's very difficult to even to feel that you have that power while you are with someone who is narcissistic. You just stop feeling it that way. But it is important, of course, because we are the power, and we do have the power.
Right.
And they take the first that they do is take your power from you, and actually that's what's very tricky, especially for us women from countries where we came from, like my country, let's say Russia. We were taught like in our childhood that man has a power, and that is the way you need to do is give out the power to your man. And yeah, that's back to your question, Paxton. What they told you, what you like, what advice you should listen to. That is the advice I shouldn't listen to.
I like that. That's good.
And
That's the advice you shouldn't listen to. I like
Right.
that.
And
yeah, yeah.
and also it
Please,
feels like
Anastasia.
there's like why do we need to remind ourselves that we are powerful? There's an experiment showing that somebody speaking positive words to a glass of like water, like a, you know, you're beautiful, positive, that energy, and the water, it actually become crystal, right? And there's another experiment when they say like negative words, and it changes the structure. The water becomes
really?
like a kind of poison. So we are made of 90% of water or 80%. So why it is important to remind ourselves that I am powerful, and not necessarily in affirmations, but all that inner work is because of we are energy, and what we say is energy. So
yeah.
Go ahead.
Just to add, I listened that even more powerful to say I can become more powerful today. So, you know, that a little bit change that affirmation, so it would be action, so that your being will kind of try to reach to it. Not just I am powerful, it's a statement. But if you say I can become more powerful today. So it's a task. It's like speaking of affirmations for the day when you wake up.
It's like a task. I like that.
Yeah, it's a task, and then your brain takes it as and plus it's an affirmation, because more means like I am powerful already, but I will become more powerful today. Yeah, that's something I just learned yesterday. That's why I wanted to.
I love it.
I wanted to interrupt you. I'm so sorry.
No, that was great. That was the embodiment.
No, that was good.
That was the embodiment. Yeah, so that was perfect.